Chapter 3 of Practical Instruction for Detectives. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Abai in August 2014. Practical Instruction for Detectives by Emerson W. Manning. Chapter 3 Identification of Criminals. In all up-to-date police and detective bureaus, the Bertillon system is now being used whenever practicable for the identification of criminals. I consider it important that detectives be thoroughly familiar with the system, as it is a wonderfully accurate system of identification and quite easy for anyone to become familiar with, as I will show. The Bertillon system of identification was unknown previous to the year 1880, in which year it was adopted in France as a standard by the police department of Paris, where it was introduced by Alphonse Bertillon, its founder. Since then, it has been adopted by police departments of practically all large cities in the United States, Canada, and Europe. For the identification of criminals, the Bertillon system depends upon accurate measurements of various parts of the human body, having to do especially with the bones, which in adults never change. The parts measured are head, left ear, left foot, left middle finger, extended left forearm, outstretched arms, the trunk, and height. In the Bertillon system, the metric measurement is used exclusively. In such measurement, we have the meter, which equals 39.37 inches, the centimeter, which is the 100th part of a meter and which equals 0.3937 of an inch, and the millimeter, which is the 1000th part of a meter and which equals to 0.03937 of an inch. In order to take the measurements of a criminal in accordance with the Bertillon system, it is of course necessary to have and use a metric measure. One can be purchased almost anywhere in the United States for 50 cents. So as to make the matter of measurement more clear, I might state that under our own system of measurement, we measure by yards, feet, and inches, half inches, quarter inches, etc. Under the metric system, we measure by meters, centimeters, and millimeters. It will readily be seen that with the metric system, it is possible to measure accurately the 1000th part of an inch. We will take, for instance, a criminal whose height is 5 feet and 1 inch. In Bertillon or metric measurement, his height would be 1 meter and 55 centimeters, written thus 1m 55.0. If a criminal's height be, for instance, 5 feet 7.5 inches, it would be, according to Bertillon or metric measurement, 1 meter 71 centimeters and 5 millimeters, written thus 1m 71.5. A criminal whose height is 5 feet and 7/8 inches would be shown in Bertillon in the following manner, with other measurements added. 1.67.6 HGT, 1.74.0 OA, 88.1 TR, 19.0 HL, 16.0 HW, 14.5 CW, 6.0 RE, 26.1 LF, 11.8 LMF, 8.9 LLF, 45.4 FA. These abbreviations signify, in the order shown, that this criminal's height is 1 meter 67 centimeters and 6 millimeters, outer arms 1 meter 74 centimeters, trunk 88 centimeters and 1 millimeter, head length 19 centimeters, head width 16 centimeters, cheek with 14 centimeters and 5 millimeters, right ear 6 centimeters, left foot 26 cm and 1 mm, left middle finger 11 cm and 8 mm, left little finger 8 cm and 9 mm, forearm 45 cm and 4 mm. The foregoing abbreviations have been adopted for convenience upon the backs of criminal photographs and where space usually is limited. End of chapter 3.